disgusting Home Depot.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Bonus Points, episode E3. I'm your host today, Roger McCordy, also known as @Roger on the internet, and I'm joined, as always, with Caleb. Mateo. How are you, Mateo?
I'm all right.
It
How
still
you?
says Caleb, so I just fucked up, but it's whatever.
It's whatever.
It's whatever.
I'm Caleb today.
You're Caleb today. I mean, you're.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're as good looking, but I mean, I don't know.
My hair color changed. I
Yeah.
have glasses.
Yeah, I know. Somehow you have shittier internet than Caleb. So
Bad
this is-
internet. Yeah.
yeah, this is going great. But yeah, sorry we're late. I fell asleep. And Mateo texted
Yeah,
me.
I was messaging you and I was like, wonder where he went.
Yeah.
And it's like, of course you're sleeping. Like
yeah.
that's I think sleeping should be the default answer.
Oh,
When,
no,
somebody doesn't respond.
No, it's always
I
me
mean-
though. Caleb knows. Like every time we try
Yeah.
to do a podcast, I fall asleep like 10 minutes beforehand, and we're 30 minutes late. It's just the mess. But like, you know what I mean? Hey, I was watching Orange is the New Black. I'm not fucking sad. I don't apologize for anything. I mean, I'll apologize to you. I don't apologize to anyone else.
Of course, that's the way to be. That's the way to be.
That's the way to be. Microsoft, since we only have 15 minutes, we'll just go really fast. Tell me what you are excited about. What do you want to see?
Sea of Thieves.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Weird.
I am.
Okay.
All right. Rod, do you want me to? I can give you an explanation, but
No. Yeah. No.
you
No.
know.
No. Do it. No. Do it. We have time.
All right. Sea of Thieves. All right. Tell me. I've seen a lot about this game. It was cartoonish piratey game. It's in first person. This is weird. You know, you have your own ship.
Yeah.
You can swashbuckle. You can swap the poop deck. That's pretty much all I want in a game. Okay. And I say that coming off of 2013's fantastic Black Flag, man. You know, I played that game for like 70 hours. There would be times where I would just sail from one end of the map to the next, just listening to my crew sing me shanties.
Oh, that's so good. Those shanties, man. Holy shit, they were lit.
Dude, you had to chase them around, and they would like fly in the wind. Oh, it's fantastic. If they can even get half of that feeling back in this game, I'm in. I'll buy an Xbox. You know.
But I mean,
like, it's all I want.
Do you remember last year when they brought up this game and it was all shoutcasting and dumb YouTubers?
Oh yeah, well that sucked. But like, I tried to separate that from the game, you know. And the thing about that, dumb as it was, you know, and as much as I hate that stuff, right? It still showed that like the game looks fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like they looked like they were having fun. Obviously, they were paid to have fun, right? But did look fun. You separate that from the actual product itself, you know, the marketing team from the development team.
Yeah, that's
You know?
true. And I mean, if you listen to like people at IGN or whatever who played it, they actually like it a lot. So,
Yeah, I've only heard good things.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks. I mean, I'm excited to see what they show. I think that one of my predictions was they show this game without any dumb shoutcasting. So I'm excited to see what they have with that one. In terms of my expectations, I mean, of course, the big one for me is that my prediction is that they show Splinter Cell here. That has nothing to do with Microsoft really, but I feel it in my heart that they're going to show it, and then it's also going to be backwards compatible all the other Splinter Cell games, because that's something that isn't available right now. So I think that that's going to happen, but if that doesn't happen, it's fine. We still have tomorrow. I don't know if they're going to show anything for Halo. For some reason, I had a dream when I just fell asleep that they show a Halo TV show. But
I mean, they announced that a long time ago, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, exactly. So they did say that they have something. It's probably going to be some dumb Halo Wars 2 bullshit.
Yeah, probably.
No, for sure going to be. Let me just rephrase that. It's going to for sure be some dumb Halo Wars 2 bullshit. And other than that, I mean, I'm just excited to see what Scorpio is, man. Like, the rumor is $500.
Oh yeah, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley, man, he's going rogue.
Keighley.
Jeff Keighley's like a rogue monster now. I love it.
I was like, whoa, Jeff Keighley leaking this? What?
Yeah, like Jeff
That was
Keighley.
weird.
Jeff Keighley's. I'm
Hated
telling
it,
you.
though.
No, like someone. Did you see that? Like those great tweets that were like, "Does Jeff Keighley go rogue, or was he paid by Microsoft to do this?"
What is it, a Rebellion? That guy? Yeah.
That guy's awesome. I mean, it could be a fake out for all we know. It could be. He could be in the pocket of Microsoft, and Microsoft be like, "Hey, you know, say it's $500, but it's actually $400."
That's some like behind baseball, like, you know, the goddamn newsroom shit. Like what?
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. That's like House of Cards shit right there.
Yeah, that is the House of Cards shit.
Yeah. I don't know. What are you excited about, Scorpio? I mean, like, what would get you enticed into getting this console? And we're both broke. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you were fucking balling out.
Yeah, I mean,
at New York Comic Con. You're not broke, but I mean, I'm broke, boy. So.
no, well, I no, I don't have that much money. Like, I don't have $500 to drop on it.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that would get me enticed to buy Scorpio, and I've said this a couple times now on like our shows on my channel and stuff. I said that, you know, like in the past few years, you know, you look back at last year's E3 press conference for Microsoft, where they sunk a lot of time into stuff like Scalebound and Recore, one of which got canceled, the other of which came out, which is kind of lackluster. I would love to see them come out with, you know, like a joke, I say Blinks, right? But if they brought Blinks back, right, the time sweeping cat, of course, the icon from Xbox Days of Yore, you know, if they brought him back, I'd probably buy one, but not because it's stupid. You know, I'm making a meme here, talking about Blinks and shit. It's just because it would be something different. You know, we're so used to the 360 era of you know, Forza, Gears, Halo, which was really fun at the time. I loved that stuff back in the 360 era. But like, so I feel like they got to do something new. They got to bring out some exclusive games. I on our Xbox prediction special that Sony has Spider-Man, and then Microsoft gets Crystal Dynamics, the Avengers game. They show that here. And I think that would definitely entice a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, with how big Marvel is.
That would be. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Kayla and I were talking about that, and I was like, I don't know, is that like a few years down the line? Is that shown at E3? I mean, that would be an interesting show.
No clue.
Yeah, I think that for sure today we are definitely going to see something from Bethesda. I think Bethesda is going to come out and they're going to show something. I think that we're going to see for sure a lot of developers showing their Scorpio stuff. I don't know what Scorpio is going to be. I don't know what it's going to be called. I think that's going to be the defining thing. Is it called Xbox 2? If it's called Xbox 2, then we're next generation. We're talking. Then we can talk about some other stuff. But if this is
dangerous.
Yeah, and it's super dangerous. Because I definitely know that PlayStation is not ready for that yet. You know, you can see that they're not ready for that. They want to keep on riding the PS4 train. It'd be interesting. I mean, that's a power play if Xbox wants to get rid of the Xbox One so fast that they're doing Xbox 2 already. I mean, of course, it would be backwards compatible and everything, but it would say a lot. I just don't know what they're going to be calling it, and I want to see what the games are going to look like. I think that this is going to be definitely a 1.5 console, and I think that if they're going to show anything, it's going to be very... They're not going to screw around with, hey, this is a Scorpio exclusive forever, and you can only... Like, I think that we're going to see a lot of games, like, transferring over. You're going to see a lot of backwards compatibility, and I think the price point, like, if it's $500, no one's going to buy it. But if it's... But if it's $400 and you have backwards compatibility and you have all this in between stuff, maybe you could do well. Or if it's $500 and it's a true next generation console, I could see that working for them too. So I don't know.
Scenario that can't happen, right? The one that I don't see, the one where if I'm picking, you know, the future here, you know, you have three roads to go down here. You can either frame this thing as a full-on next-generation console, have developers take full advantage of it, maybe gets a price drop in a year, and it picks up momentum later. But I can see it doing well out the gate as well, you know? The only scenario that I don't see doing well is if you're framing this like a PS4 Pro and you're putting it out there for $500 and you just keep saying it's the most powerful console, yet all these games are still tied to that last generation.
Yeah.
I don't know how much further the developers can go with it. What, like, I don't know. I just think you need Scorpio exclusive games if it is a 1.5 console.
Yeah, and I think
because I just don't see it.
No, keep talking. Keep talking.
It's so weird.
No, it's just
don't see it.
It's weird.
Are you good?
Yeah, because we're all lagging here. We're on a weird level. I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Man, this is just a weird thing that like Xbox is doing, and you're right. Like I can see it going two ways. I can go see it going multiple directions. But then like PlayStation Pro, like I could see them like levying that a lot too, like as a really big competitor, even though it's not the same thing. I can see them being like, hey, our thing is like $300 and it could, like, you know what I mean? Like I can see them like dropping the price of that and just really just because the consumer doesn't know 4K, the consumer doesn't know HDR necessarily. Sure. So if you can just say that your games are 4K as well as the ones that are doing that, even though the other one's true 4K and this one's up-res 4K, you can do that. You know what I mean? Like I just think that this is. Yeah. I think a lot of this is very too soon, too early. I think they're overestimating how much people care about 4K. I don't care about 4K, and I'm into all of this. You know what I mean? Either. Like, I think that like some people, like you have the Nobishans out there who love 4K, who have their own 4K TV. You have, you know, people that are in the industry that like this stuff. But the average Joe, my dad doesn't know what 4K is. My friends don't know what 4K is really. They don't have a 4K monitor. So it's just, I think there's a lot of this. We're going to see what they're going to go for. If they're going, hey, everything's 4K, 60 FPS, this is a $500 console, they better not be banking on everyone getting this console. This is going to be for the elites that love the console, the Xbox One. If they are going for exclusives and they are going for something different and it's a cheaper price point, then they're going for everyone else. I think the market is the biggest thing.
Yeah. No, I understand that. Scenario where this thing comes out, sells maybe like a couple million lifetime, and then we just move on, and it's like it never happened. I mean, it's just because it's a niche market, like you said. Like 4K is it's a hard sell because, you know, inherently you can't show somebody 4K with their 1080p monitor, right? So it's like, I don't know how great this looks. What they could do, though, is they could hype up like the other aspects of Scorpio. You know, don't talk about 4K. Talk about like, oh, the texture. There's, you know, bumps on the rocks and stuff. Yeah. Check out the frame rates too. Frame rate you can show on a 1080p monitor, sure. And that's the goal is, right? You can say, oh, our game runs at 60. There's, it's like, I don't know. It's just it's rough how they're gonna sell it, but I can't wait to see how they're gonna sell it. You know,
it's just scary. Like I don't want this to be a flop. I don't want anyone to flop. Like I'm very much on the camp, like, if everyone does well, and that's great. Like, I want Xbox to succeed, because then we have competitors with a PlayStation, and then PlayStation has to push themselves a little bit more. I'm a liberal human being, but I'm very conservative in terms of this idea. You need to have competition, and this is going to be the thing that puts a fire underneath PlayStation's ass, if done right. I don't want this to be another original Xbox One press conference type situation, and it won't be. I feel like Phil Spencer knows what he's doing, and they've learned from the mistake. This is not Dom Matrix, whatever the hell his name is. I hope he's out there making Zynga games.
Dude, I feel like he went to Zynga, right?
Yeah, that's so funny, dude, and he's still there. I think that's just hilarious. Whatever.
I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know. We have 3 minutes now, right?
Yeah, we have 3 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up right now, but
I feel like we should end it on this though. What do you think it's gonna be called?
I could see it Xbox 2. I think that would be an interesting one. I can see it be called Xbox One Elite. I could see
has the one in the name for sure, or do you think the one is not a foregone conclusion?
I don't think it necessarily has a one. I think that's just my brain. I can see it be called just Xbox Elite or something like that, or Xbox X or something like that. You know what I mean?
I think you take the one out of it entirely, and that's just because I think the one is a hurt brand.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah. And you don't want to confuse. You want this to show to everyone this is a different thing. Yeah.
I just think that, like, in 2013, everybody made such a big splash, right? Like, I remember people that weren't even gamers, like, or tuned in on the industry, or whatever you want to call it, like, coming up to me and just being like, yo, what's up with the Xbox One? Like, I've heard all this bad stuff or whatever. Like, I shouldn't buy an Xbox this time. I should buy a PlayStation. And, like, that was the moment when the Xbox One name was indelibly opinion.
Yeah.
And, you know, people don't stay cued into things like we do. You know, it's hard to say, like, oh, well, they've changed, you know, because you have to explain all this stuff. Like, I just feel like you move away from that. It might actually help. Like, I was thinking, like, you know, perception of this thing.
It's very much like the Wii U Switch type situation. Remember when there was a funny video where a kid was talking to Michelle Obama, and she's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And he's like, "A Wii U," and she's like, "What is that, like like a new like thing for the Wii or something like that. She's like, no, it's a completely different thing, and like he had to try to explain it to her. But then now Nintendo Switch, like, oh, that's something different. You know what I mean? Like you don't connect it to the Wii.
Exactly.
So I think that's what they're gonna do here.
No,
Hopefully,
you're absolutely right.
but it depends if they want a 1.5 console. Whatever. We're gonna end this right here. We'll see you afterwards. If Mateo's up for it, for just 15 minutes, just to talk about what just happened. Love you guys, and we'll see you afterwards. Good luck.